Yes, mate. I've just got back from a long walk. This is a really significant moment, what I've just done for me in my whole entire life. And I'm going to talk about it really quickly-ish. This clip's going to be pretty raw. I want to try and say it from the heart, all in one, provide you with a lot of value in it, but it probably will take about 5 minutes or so. So what I've just done is I've just purchased FL Studio, which is producing software. So as you guys know, I'm into drum and bass. Absolutely love it. It is my passion. I'm only loving it more and more as the days go on. I've got into mixing. I started mixing November 2018. I actually released my first drum and bass mix onto my SoundCloud towards the end of May last year, which ties into why today is quite significant. I also purchased a Pioneer XDJ XZ, which is a big investment, 2 months ago, paying that off monthly. But yeah, so really getting into my mixing. So I've just purchased FL Studio. Now the reason why this is significant is because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. In fact, I've wanted to produce for a long time. The more I get into drum and bass, the more I feel like I really want to start. Especially since getting my XDJ XZ a couple of months ago, I really have started to get this urge to start learning and start my journey on learning how to produce drum and bass music. However, I haven't fully committed to it because whilst I've known that inevitably I'm going to do it and make that step, it hasn't felt completely right. And reasons being, I mean, I couldn't tell you the complete reasons why. Sometimes I just go by feeling and I know when I know, but it was probably relating to doing with ensuring that I had the financial capacity to make this investment, because it's £183 including VAT. Did I have the time to ensure that I'd be able to integrate this into my routine, to get everything else done, but to also actually dedicate time to this, which I'll touch on in a bit. And then I think also it was just, I was a bit overwhelmed by it. I just didn't feel like I was ready to take on such a big task. And I know it's a long old journey and everyone starts somewhere, but it's so complicated. I was just sort of like not ready to do it. However, over the last week, I've literally nothing has really crossed my mind other than I want to purchase FL Studio, I want to start learning, and I want to start my journey to producing music. So today was the day that I felt like, do you know what, feels right. I'm going to make this investment. I recently sold my DJ decks for £200 and I can use that money to put towards this. It will cover it. And therefore, if you think about it, I've only actually lost out on 20 quid because I purchased my initial SB3 DDJs for 250 quid, sold them on 200, purchasing this for 180. It's like 20 quid difference. So yeah, that's like another tip for you guys. When you make an investment into an asset, a tangible object, think about the long term. Think about, you're making that initial purchase, yes, but if you look after it, you can sell it on, and almost the money that you lose is the depreciation. Obviously, different items will have different depreciation speeds. For example, if you buy 2 cars and they're both the exact same release date, but one car might depreciate significantly faster than the other, and when it comes to selling them both on 1 year later, the amount of money percentage you would have lost compared to the other one is significantly more. And I mean, that could have come down to how well the car is received, how many models were released since the initial release of the car, depreciating the price more. If there's only been one new model, the price is not going to depreciate it so much as if they released 3 cars that year. So yeah, that's just another financial tip for you guys. So financially was okay. I mean, I should be saving. I really want to move out, or I am going to move out at the start of next year, move to Plymouth with the boys, but I should be saving. However, this is an investment into myself. I'm not just buying something without thinking about it. I've put so much time, thought and energy into this, and I know it's the right thing to do. So yeah, so also May, 29th of May, I don't know, I really like that date. It feels right. It's 2 months to the day exactly after my birthday in March. I feel like this also signifies the start of summer, like the end of May. May's like the transitional from whatever seasons before summer into summer, and June, July, August, when you think, what are the 3 months of summer? June, July and August. So for me, 29th of May, really nice date. It's like summer is coming, the hot weather is coming, everything about summer I absolutely love. And yeah, then there was other things that tied into it. Like I said, I released my first mix about a year ago today. Today was quite a significant day because I handed off my restock of my t-shirts, and 1 year ago, almost to the day, at the end of May last year, is when I released the t-shirts for the first time. So, I don't know, everything feels right. I know it's the right thing to do. I spoke to some other producers. I spoke to my brother, who's a producer. He's a really, really good producer. He has been producing for over 5 years. I spoke to DJ Khaled. I spoke to a few other people as well, and I know it's the right thing to do. So, yeah, I'm not expecting to get good at this, like, immediately. In fact, I know that this is going to probably take the most amount of time of anything, and I'd love to say that by the time it's the 29th of May next year, I will have a track released. That is my goal, and that's what I really want to aspire to achieve. So yeah, I'm going to take it slowly. I'm going to see it as a journey. Like I said, I'm going to enjoy every step of the way. I'm going to try my best to not get frustrated and just appreciate that everyone started somewhere, and these things take time. So freaking excited to just go for this. And yeah, it's why it's a really significant moment, because for me, mixing has changed my life, as in getting into DJing has changed my life. I love it so much, and I know I'll be at a stage soon, pardon the pun. I never do puns, I'm fucking mad. Like, that's madness. I've just done a pun, which I think is a play on words, but I'm not sure. I might have just butchered the good work that I've just done there. But anyways, yeah, I've forgotten the pun that I just did. Anyways, it was relating to me being on a stage, playing on a stage, and get to a point where I'm producing really good music and I can play it. And I've got another idea tied in with my sister being the singer, but we'll get into that in another video. Jeez, right, I think I've said everything there that I want to say, and it's 10 minutes long, which is madness, so I'm not going to cut that clip. Let me think if there's anything else right now that I want to say. Maybe if you're thinking about making this step as well, consider those things that I've said to you before. Have you got the capacity to commit the time to it? Can you financially afford it? And there's different levels of being able to financially afford something. There's, I can't financially afford this because I've got commitments that I've got to pay for that are more important, and this isn't disposable income. There is, I should be saving, but I can afford this. And that's when you really need to think about taking time before you take the investment. Is it going to be something that's going to benefit you personally? Are you really serious about it? Is it an investment into yourself? Don't just do it without really putting energy into it. But if it is an investment into yourself, if you're passionate about it, if, like, you know it's inevitable that you're going to make this investment, you might as well make the investment now, as long as you can, yeah, have the capacity to commit to it and work on it. But if you're going to make it in 10 months' time, then why not now? Like, financially, if you can sort of be in that place. Or you've just got a shitload of money, and therefore this purchase might not seem so significant. But yeah, right now for me, 180 quid is reasonably significant. And it's still my money. I know I said I sold the DJ decks, but like, it's still my money that I've spent in the last couple years. Oh man, I really don't want to miss anything, because this is such a big, significant, yeah, moment. And I really don't want to miss anything. I want to keep it so raw so you guys feel like you're here and we've had this conversation together and you've experienced this time in my life. I'm not going to like do any work on it tonight. I've made the initial purchase. I'm going to download it. It's coming up to 9 o'clock now. I really need to eat some food. I'm going to chill out and I'm going to get an early night. And tomorrow will be the first day that I start fully going into producing and learning and absorbing. And I'm really excited. So yeah. I don't know when I'm going to pick up the camera tomorrow. I hadn't thought about that. I just thought about this clip. So I don't know what you're going to see next. But if I've forgotten anything, then I'm definitely going to remember it tomorrow. I'll write it down, because I'll probably remember when I'm lying down and be like, fuck mate, I wanted to say about this. So I'll just put that in tomorrow's clip. I think I've said what I wanted to say for now. Jeez. Could have just said, yes mate, boy's only just gone and bought FL Studio. But I want to be transparent, and yeah, this means a lot to me, and I want to share that with you, and I know you guys will see that. So let's get Mr. Roving Face on the fucking producing game, mate.